Hola a todos, bienvenidos una vez más a FagonTV, tu canal de cachimbas favorito. En esta ocasión tenemos un invitado muy especial, es Omar de Alpaca, Alpaca Bowls, la compañía de cazoletas americana. Esos cazoletones tan buenos. Y vamos a hacer una pequeña entrevista en inglés, la subtitularemos para que veáis un poquito, bueno, pues cómo ver el mercado, cómo empezó todo y demás. Así que vamos a hablar en inglés, pero tendréis los subtítulos debajo. Así que aquí estamos. So, hello, Omar. Nice to see you here.
Hello, buddy. Thank you for having me.
We have the interview here, so
Let's do it.
the first question is when and how Alpaca started.
Alpaca is now 4.5, 5 years old. We started as OG Bowls, which many people supported our OG Bowl company, and then went through some company changes, loved the name Alpaca Bowls a little more, did a change in marketing, and switched over to Alpaca about 3 years ago. And then since then we've added four new models into Alpaca since OG. So it's about 5 years old total.
Perfect, thank you. And why the alpaca pet? You know, the logo, and you have also in the expos, right?
Yep, every expo we bring an alpaca. The alpaca was kind of more the play on words, like alpaca bowl. So it was more for the mix of, a lot of people don't realize that like alpaca means alpacable. So that's the main reason. And then two, I love animals, almost like I own other companies and each company has like an animal as the logo.
Perfect.
So yeah, I love using animals. And people love taking pictures with the alpaca.
Yeah, I saw it in every place, I think.
Yes.
Also the alpaca balls, very interesting, the name.
It helps, yeah.
Did you use exclusive clay or is just white clay or?
Yeah, all of our clay is proprietary. We mix 3 or 4 different ingredients. We're starting to experiment with new clays. Why I'm saying 4 ingredients. Some new clays that we're working with involve different materials that cause it a little less heat, so more porous. Yeah. And then our regular line of bowls, we use a mix of sand, stone, and a white clay. All of it is American made. There's no metals in our clay at all. And it provides a good way for the tobacco to breathe but still hold enough heat to get your good session started and ended.
So it's like food grade clay.
It's like everything we use is actually food grade. The clay we use is like kitchen. It's meant for kitchen use. And the glazes we use are all meant for like cups and bowls and glasses. It's all lead-free food grade glazes. So everything we use is pretty much you can like cook out of one of our products.
Next question, how do you design your models? You know, you have like the eggy one,
Yep.
the Apache, Lipache, like
So
a lot of.
every design we try to offer like an ability so none of the juices of your tobacco are going to leave your bowl. So our eggy bowl is exactly like any old school Egyptian model, but we raised the holes a little bit so your juice still stays inside of the bowl. The Apache bowl is kind of a mix between an eggy bowl and a funnel bowl, so it has a raised spire. Our other bowls, we put a bridge over the hole of the spire of the bowl so your foil never drags. There's zero foil drag with any alpaca bowl. You'll never have your foil covering the hole. If it ever does, it's probably a fake alpaca bowl because there's no way it's going to happen.
It's perfectly made.
Everyone, yeah. Every bowl is designed so that you'll never have airflow. The Rook, we put 4 cuts in the bowl so that you'll never have airflow problems. And then the new designs that we're coming out with, a lot of them are based on what the community is telling us. So thanks to these interviews and people who watch these interviews, you guys can message us and let us know we have this idea, or talk to Fagon Wholesale and see if they have some ideas you guys can collaborate on and come to Alpaca with. But that's where we're coming up with ideas, is people like you talking with the consumer, coming to us, and we create something together.
And which is the difference about forms? You know, they have like the square ones, they have the round ones.
The square bowl we took out of production. We make it sometimes for custom orders.
Yeah.
Smoking a little too much hookah here.
Do you want to try the...
No, I'm stuck on the double apples. Great. Cut the square out. It wasn't getting as much demand as we wanted. And two, me personally, if I'm smoking a bowl and I'm not like in love with it, I'm taking it out. So The square bowl was really good in the beginning because a lot of customers wanted a square bowl. They wanted to experiment with how we use 4 charcoal on the edges. We did that. People experimented with it. Now very few people want it, so if people ask for it, we'll do a custom order for someone. But yeah, we're pretty much done with that. So if you have a square bowl, save it.
Also, you have all glazed, all glazed, and also an interior unglazed.
Yep.
And what is the difference in the smoke and for you?
So we started doing completely unglazed when we did our first release of unglazed bowls. But I didn't like how you can't clean the rim of it and how the bottom starts getting dirty. So we changed it to glazing everything outside and just leaving the inside unglazed. And that way, people who smoke like double apple only or cane mint or, you know, some specific flavor, whatever it may be, you can stain your bowl with that flavor. So it will always get better and better as you smoke it. The unglazed, you'll still get amazing sessions. It'll still smoke great, but when you have unglazed, it's easier to clean. And for people who can't buy, you know, 20, 30 bowls, you can buy 4 or 5 unglazed and use those, and you'll be completely satisfied.
Perfect. I love the unglazed. Also, you have the glaze, the ring glazed, and it's perfect for
easy
cleaning. Yeah, I love it. I really love it. Did you know anything about the Spanish-made bowls, or do you?
I try to follow pretty much all the bowls in the world that get released, from Russians to Spanish to Brazilians to Turkish. Those are the main countries that produce bowls other than the United States. So I make sure that I stay on top of, I'm involved in most of the Spanish forums, the Turkish forums, I'm involved in all of them. So I do see what comes out. Spanish bowls, I would say, out of most of the world have the most variety of bowls produced in this country, which is good.
And for finish, what's your favorite bowl of Alpaca, and also your tobacco, the tobacco that you always have in your kitchen?
I would say that my favorite bowl changes depending on my session. Sometimes I smoke for like an hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes with many people. So each bowl has its different use. I can't say I have like a favorite bowl. The Rook is good for groups. The Surrey is good for yourself or 1 or 2 people. So it just depends on your session. And then I smoke dark leaf tobacco pretty much only. Unless I'm in Spain, then I smoke double apple. But cane mint cashmere peach is like my favorite mix by Tangiers. And that right now I'm smoking in the Mini Rook a lot, the bowl that I brought you today.
Yeah, perfect.
That's the best.
Is the one that you use for 1 people or 2 people? Or?
The Mini Rook, the Surrey, and then the Predator is amazing. The Predator with the little bridge. It's a perfect bowl, especially for people learning how to use dark leaf tobacco. It's an easy way to just throw the tobacco in there, and you don't have to worry about your foil messing up your session or it hitting the tobacco and burning, because with dark leaf you can't have burning. Perfect.
So that's it. Thank you so much for
Thank you guys.
Interview.
Thank you.
Espero que os haya gustado a todos. Estará todo subtitulado. Me va a tomar un tiempo, pero eso ya está muy bien. Nada, muchísimas gracias por tener Alpaca. En breve podréis tener Alpaca en todos lados, gracias a Cachimba Sisas y a Fagón, que estamos ahí a tope. Y nada, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. Dejad cualquier comentario. Tenemos más entrevistas. So also we're gonna visit you in the Las Vegas Expo and also in Miami Expo, I think.
I'll come.
So we can see the
Sounds
Alpaca
fun.
pet.
We'll do another interview in the United States.
Perfect.
Yep.
Que le he dicho que dentro de poco también estaremos en Las Vegas y en Miami, en las expos, en las ferias que hay allí. Podremos ver la mascota que tienen, la llama que tienen, que llevan a todos los eventos, y hacer otra entrevista allí. Así que muchas gracias a todos por vernos. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thank you.